That, my friends, is a 100% fail. Hi ageless beauties, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be testing the next two products found in my Makeup Mayhem that we went over. Some organic and hopefully face safe stuff to use. And last time we did the Vapour Organic Beauty with a little bit of Tata Harper, and that was just the highlight and the contour. And I have to say I really did like that one. We did a medium coverage look. It looked more natural than anything else. The Tata Harper, I find like the highlights were awesome. I think that the contour wasn't really dark enough. It wasn't really showing much, but more than that, the ingredients were really great on both product, and it wore pretty well. I'm going to show a picture of how it looked at the end of the night when it was time to take it off. So now we are up to All Natural Organic Cream Foundation. And all I have of this one, if you remember, were the samples. So I can test it, test the color, test the foundation. I never did test it. We're testing that now. And I came up with the weirdest thing. Now, I've never used cream foundation before, so somebody just like put me on. Oh, I'm lying. RMS is cream foundation. So the weirdest thing with this, and I don't know if it's normal, if it's supposed to be that way, if I should call them, if it went bad, but it's like clay. Has anybody have, run into that before? That it's like clay, and I literally had to put some coconut oil to even get it soft enough to go on my face. So how that's gonna work, I don't know. Number one, I don't know if it's gonna be a match. Number two, it is like clay right now. I had to soften it up. First I tried water, which is kind of stupid. Obviously, it's not gonna melt in water. It's oil-based. But then I put a little bit of coconut oil just to soften it up, and that worked. So we're gonna see if that works. It might be a disaster ahead of us, but let's see. We're testing out the color Mallorca. That's the color. Organic Cream Foundation in Mallorca. And this is what it looks like now. I put it in a little cap. Now that I have put some, there's still some water, but now that I've put the oil in there, that's what it looks like. So, I don't know. Let's see. It's not that much. I'm hoping for light coverage. Or not a lot of product is what I should say. Not a lot of product, but still to get some decent coverage. Let's see how that works. So, I'm dipping my brush in it. Oh man, guys, I don't know. So either this is not the way it's supposed to work, or it just isn't good anymore. I wanted to try this brand, so that's kind of a bummer. But let's see what is going on. Okay, let's give it a whirl. And again, I am going to be in my mirror, so I'm going to be bending down, and I really hope you can get a pretty good visual, but I can't do it in the phone. I just simply can't see. The screen is not big enough for me to see if I attempt to do it in the phone. Okay. It's barely coming off the brush, just to let you know. It's like barely moving, but let's see what it does. This is a wash, guys, I think. I don't even know. This is crazy. I think it's no good. I think I allowed it to become no good. So one of the things that would have to be done, I would assume at this rate, is check how long before the expiration dates on the different makeups. Clearly, it would seem the natural ones do not have the shelf life of the ones that, have more, I guess, preservatives and chemicals and stuff like that in it, which I don't really mind. I just need to know ahead of time so I can use it before it, dies on me. I don't think I'm gonna get it past this. I can't even get it out of this thing. This is like, it's like clay. Is it supposed to be like clay? If anybody has used All Natural cream foundations before, that is super, super tacky. I actually don't want to put that in my pores. I do not want that to get stuck and lodged into my pores. I am going to have to give up on that one. That, my friends, is a 100% fail. Let's see. I think, I don't know. Should we buy more later? We're gonna go with this completely zero coverage. I did absolutely nothing. I put nothing on my face whatsoever, but just continue with the plan and see how it works out. On to the second product that we're gonna try today is the Everyday Minerals. If you remember, that was the bag that I had that had all those little small eye makeups and stuff, and then a couple of glows and glimmers. We're gonna go with that. Obviously, the cream foundation didn't work out, so stick with me because it's no longer a look, but it might just turn out to be a look. We'll see. We have to move on. We are moving on to this one, which is, I can't see what that says. Hold on. That's so dark. I don't know what color that is. Because it's dark pigment on, you know, on a clear background, black letters. So that's like great. It's complicated. That's the color. It's complicated. It is very dark. I do not have many darker colors here. For some reason, I bought a whole bunch of light colors. Not really sure why. I don't know if they didn't have the selection for darker colors, but let's go on in and see how this one works out. To try to avoid double dipping in any of this, I'm just gonna put product out on what should be a palette, but it's right now a paper towel. Because I really do want to try to remember that in doing this, I really want to keep as clean conscious as possible. I don't want to contaminate the product. I don't want to contaminate my face. Obviously, I don't want any backfiring whatsoever. And that takes a little bit of care. It's really not like a pain in the butt or anything. It just takes to remember that you want to be a little more careful and you want to be like really discerning about what you do and what you use. And then it becomes easy. It's like kind of second nature. Okay, going in on the eyes. What the hell? This is like black. Oh, I guess we're doing a bluish smoky eye. Now again, I do know that no matter what, I am gonna have to add to anything that I have here. I don't have a complete set of makeup to make any one complete look, but we are at the stage of testing the product, see how it reacts to my skin, see what it's doing well, see what it's not doing well, and then I know what pieces I have to add to it. So that's where we are. Okay, let me press this in. This is actually pretty cool color. It's very shimmery, like a, I don't know, kind of greenish black it looks like. And I'm almost scared to blend it because it's, I don't know. The one thing about it, it's really shimmery and I don't feel like it's covering even. So it's like covering my crease, and then when it comes to my eyelid, I'm showing through the makeup. It's not like a nice packed color. Of course, I don't have primer or anything on, but again, this is for the purpose of testing things as raw as it gets to see, you know, if it's even a potential good product to me. Okay, so now I'm gonna go on the other eyelid there. It's so heavy. It's like either really heavy or really light. Like you can't really get a medium coverage with this. It doesn't really feel like. So as you see, this one is a lot darker. This one is a lot lighter coverage, but both of them are transparent enough not to give even. It's just not giving me even coverage on my eyes. So I don't really know. Again, it could be me. I might just need to practice. Right now, the looks are not going to be great probably. The point really is to see how long it holds, and if it does not irritate my skin or make me feel like, ouch, that's bothering me, or, you know, anything like that. But, oh my God, this is insane. This is like Cruella de Vil City. So hating this right now. And it's not even even. I have to get more now because I can't pull off this side, but I don't have enough product to add to this side. If you guys have any tips or any experience using the Everyday Minerals eyeshadows, please help me. I would love to read the comments and see, well, you know, oh, Nikki, you did that wrong, you don't know what you're doing, and then maybe I can self-correct and do it right, and help myself out a little bit, because this is not going too well, and I am getting a lot on my table, so that's too bad. All right, so I'm putting more because I need more. Ah, boy, it's just like overdue city. I do not know about this, ladies. It might be me, and maybe I'm just like freaking myself out, so I'm just messing up more and more. And again, it's been so long that I literally feel like I really don't even know what the hell I'm doing. But what? Okay. I really hope this turns out a little bit better. We need to leave that alone. I don't think it's gonna get any better than that right now. I can pack it even more, which to me just seems insane to do that. Or I can just try my best to let it just sit as it is. And I feel like it's enhancing creases on my eye as well. So I obviously do not love that. All right, let's move on. So that is that color. I forgot the name of that color already. What was it? It's complicated. And they are not lying. That bad boy is pretty complicated. Thanks for being with me while I sit here and know nothing of what I am doing. I am trying to unlet myself go, so I have a lot to bounce back from. That includes skill, know-how, knowing even like new products, because when I was doing any makeup, minerals just weren't a thing, and clean foundations really weren't that much a thing. Maybe I think there was in like some of the more professional brands, what was that one called? Photo Ready? Was it Photo Ready? Or is it Photo Ready Cosmetics? Camera Ready, I think. Camera Ready Cosmetics and like, you know, the really professional kind of, you know, on camera brands. But it just, it was different. There's a lot of coverage. I mean, if you remember some of those, you even had to use like alcohol for that. So, was I supposed to do that? Is that what it was? I don't know. We're going to look at, I doubt it. Not for home use. That's crazy. I doubt it. I'm going to look that up and see what is going on and why that didn't work. And maybe we will just test it again. Because right now, all I did was rub my brush all over my face. There's absolutely 100% zero. I don't know if that makes sense, but 100% zero coverage whatsoever. And some really, really bad looking eyes. So, okay, let's continue. Now I'm going in with their I Want You Back eyeshadow. So it doesn't say shimmer, this one. It just says I Want You Back eyeshadow. Oh my God, I just can't. I'm like, I can't see a win on this. This is disgusting, actually. That's the word. That's the word for this. This is disgusting. I am so sorry. Oh my God. Has there ever been a YouTube video that showed a 100% complete fail? Or do YouTubers usually say, I'm not showing, and just kind of erase everything and start over? Tell me. Let me know. Let me know, influencers, when you screw up. If you screw up. Maybe you're beyond screwing up. But if you ever screwed up and it was as bad as this, did you simply start over and trash that video and nobody's any the wiser? Or did you post it? Inquiring minds want to know. Okay, so I have this, oh my God. So I don't know what look this is. It's not a look I would readily go anywhere with. I don't, oh my God, that combination is insane. Well, the combination is kind of cute because it did bring some purple hues to that color I added to it. But my point really was not to create my own color in the first place. This mineral shadow is just too, for me, it feels like it's too loose and too dusty. And I cannot control the color and I cannot control the flow. And the bottom is just like, not only is it bad coverage, it's bad coverage, but it's also like, kind of like separating and blotching. And then it's changing the color of the second color that I chose. So at this rate, I think we're gonna have to, again, call that an utter
and complete fail.
As far as product on raw skin goes. Now, I do know, again, there are certain things you can do to make sure your look is good. So you can use primers, you can use things that other product to make sure things go on smooth. But that's not really the point because this actually is product to beautify myself every single day. Not to make YouTube videos and makeup every day. There's so many beautiful, excellent, exquisite, you know, YouTubers for that I don't feel like I need to come in here and reinvent the wheel. What I'm trying to do is find something that women who have let themselves go, or they're just starting out, or they want to take it seriously, they want to wear makeup every single day without it being, you know, something so completely theatrical that it's like 100 layers and, you know, the skill of a master, or it's just too much on the face. Just something that's a lot more simple. I would need to find something, even like the one we did with Vapour, that is wearable on its own. And on the days that I have the more special occasion and I want to look absolutely perfect and flawless, then I can add all the extras and go the extra mile and do what I have to do. But for every day, we need something that wears right on the skin, looks well, wears long, and you know, takes you through it without taking your skin through any stress. So, okay, I don't know where to go with this, to be honest with you, because it's just like I said, insane. I'll tell you what we will do though. Because we're still testing, I still did not buy anything new. So I am still using my charcoal. Remember my charcoal for the brows? We are still doing that today. I just dipped some charcoal and let's see if we can do that again. Maybe this time a little more tame. I don't know. But it was not a fail last time and it did come off last time. It did not come off, so that was good. I did have on foundation. Today, I don't have on anything. There's no foundation on my face. We're going straight for the makeup. So let's see if it works today. Let's see if it works better while it has something to stick to, the foundation, or if it's just gonna, be a good alternative. I kind of like the idea of using charcoal, but when I find that organic pencil, then I guess I wouldn't have to. But it's a good idea for a pinch. And who knows, maybe it's a good idea for health and something we can visit doing a little more often, like for fill-in or something like that. We'll see. Of course, it is dark. I forgot about that part. So you do have, oh, damn it. I don't know what I was doing there, but I brought my eyebrows all the way into my nose bridge. And I don't know for you guys, for me, it's also very hard to keep it like kind of centered and on a straight line. I don't do that very easily, never did. But, we'll see, and then hopefully we can just rub off anything that looks insane. But it is coming out dark. That's what I was worried about the first time. Maybe with these insane Cruella de Vil eyes, it needs to be dark. Let's see. So again, super basic. None of the stuff that all the masters talk about. No soap, no, wax, no, perming, I guess. I'm just trying to think of anything you do eyebrows. Nothing like that. Just mama's at home, or mama's about to go to work, or mama's about to go out of town, and mama wants to look good. And mama wants to be able to make herself look good. Can't depend on a pro all the time, obviously. Maybe mama doesn't want to become a major makeup pro. Maybe mama just wants to look her idea of good and, present herself and her idea of her art. So that's what this is about. Of course, if mama wants to be a pro and do it way more awesome than I'm doing, then that's also a wonderful thing. It's got to be able to fit everybody, It's got to be able to fit everybody. So, so this one is like, I don't want it to be like a major fail. I kind of forgot about how dark the charcoal comes out. I remember the first time, and I kind of forgot with the applying of it this time. But let's see if I can make it work. It is super thick. I kind of love the thickness. I just wish it wasn't like pitch black, which obviously is going to be my only option with charcoal. But it's not to say that I'm saying you use this anyway all the time. I just don't have anything else, and I feel like it's an absolutely wonderful alternative so far, if I can manage not to like screw it up. Okay, so I am seeing meme. Is it meme? No, that's for Facebook. Okay, so I'm seeing mime right now, aren't you? With the super thick eyebrows. Okay, so let me try to lighten that because that looks a little bit insane. I'm going to try my best to take this foundation brush that I had earlier and just kind of brush that off a little bit without screwing the whole thing up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that, but let's see. Because then obviously if I spread it more, it's going to get thicker. And I want to roll with it. I do not, even though this is just like a testing thing, the one thing I don't want to do is start over. Don't want to have to start over. Nobody is going to want to try 3 and 4 times in one day to get their look right. That's just going to be daunting. You're just going to get sick of it and not even want to do it. So it's either I can correct or I can deal with it, or I can start over, obviously, if it's just like no way in the world you can go with that. But I'm going to see what I can go with. And if I look insane, then we will know, because I'm sure you guys will help me know if I have some type of a biased eye. and I think it looks okay. I'm sure you guys will let me know. No, Nick, that's not okay. That looks insane. All right, so now I have my extremely thick eyebrows. I don't really have an opinion on that yet, to be honest with you. I do know that I absolutely 100% hate the shadow. It's like not even blending. I'm almost afraid to touch it. I'm almost afraid to touch it for like neatness. Like you want it to look neat, but I'm not afraid to touch this, to be honest with you. I feel like it's just gonna get worse and worse. That's like insane. I wish I could just take the shimmery one off. The shimmery one is just so, I feel like it's so prominent or something that I just don't know if this can be fixed. But let's not stay all day on it. Okay. Alrighty, so on to fail number 3. Okay, so far the foundation was a no-go. The eyes are failing me. I don't know if it was the color. One of the eyeshadows is the shimmer. It does say shimmer eyeshadow on it. And then the other one just says eyeshadow, so obviously it's not. And the other one, it actually is not that bad. It's not the color we started out with because it did blend with the shimmer one. And the shimmer one has very poor, coverage. I feel like it separates. It doesn't stay on the skin of its own accord. It obviously needs something like a primer to be able to stay on the skin. My skin is not oily or dry, actually. Anytime I do my health regimens, the issues of oily and dry do disappear. I fight with them. Like right now I have, again, this hyperpigmentation, which I personally know now in my life, it's toxicity buildup. It's probably like candida, but it's a toxicity buildup, and that is causing this darkness on my skin. It's probably more like a yeast issue on my skin. So I think a lot of people, when they think they just have like dry skin, it's probably not dry skin. It's probably an issue that you can correct with the right kind of easy natural ingredients and protocols. So that's the good news. But when I do this and when I'm into it, I don't have this combination weirdo skin. It's actually, it does good by the time it's nice and clear. Of course, I haven't done that for 2 years, but it's actually starting to work again really fast. It's starting to come together again really fast. It's starting to heal again really fast. So I'm not gonna tell myself, well, you have oily lids, that's why it looks like that. I don't. I really don't. My skin is not as smooth as it could be for various reasons. Again, the healing is happening now, but I still feel like it should not have that coverage. To me, that coverage is completely and utterly unacceptable. But then again, maybe it's me. There's probably some of you beauties out there that can just like rock it like perfection. And if you can, please let me know and just give me some tips and let me know what I can do differently to get, if I did want to use the shimmer mineral eyeshadow, what can I do to make it work if I can without, the primer and all the rigmarole. And then if not, let me know, well, no, Nikki, for that particular product, you're going to need the primer and the rigmarole. So hopefully we'll do it like that. You guys will let me know. Okay, so that was the Everyday Minerals in It's Complicated, which it turned out to be very complicated. And the other one, which was I Want You Back, which is such a pretty pink. It's kind of sad that it turned out so purple. I feel like this is a really cute pink, but we'll see next time. Okay, what do we have? Okay, so we don't have that much hair. Again, because I only tested what we have on the ones we come out with. I cannot do contour. Maybe I can do a little bit of highlight with one of these. So this is Sunny All Over Shimmer, and then I have some blush, and then I have Pearl Finishing Dust, and then I have think it says Rose Glimmer. I believe it's Rose Glimmer. And I don't have anything to use as a contour, but I am going to use, I think, the Sunny. Let's try the Sunny to see if we can create some type of a mild highlight and see if we can just try to fix this. Let's see if this is fixable at all in any capacity. Let's see if I can actually go outside if this is all I had and still not look completely insane, or if it would have to be like a bare face moment because I just can't get it to look good in this incomplete set. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a little bit on my hands. Oh man, like the whole thing fell out. Oh my gosh, I am ruining my table. I'm making such a mess. A little sad about that. Get my little brush. Just tap it. I don't want too much, obviously. I don't even know where to pack it on my tissue. And let's see. I am in my mirror again and not in the phone. So because, oh, that looks terrible. Because I had no foundation on my face, it really just kind of went on dry with no, you know, no smoothness whatsoever. Kind of like if you would put like baby powder, which is talc, right? Baby powder on your face, and it just kind of wants to sit there with, you know, with the pores that are on your skin, and not really like give even coverage. It's not supposed to, but and it's also very pale and a little bit unfriendly. But let's see if I can just make it look somewhat okay. This is kind of hard to pull off. It really is. It's kind of hard to pull off. And then on top of it, I dropped so much item on my hand, so now I have to waste. And it's a little tough. I wish I had something else, only because it looks a little incomplete, like I said, but it's looking a little stark. So this is like really pale, I guess, right? Is that the word I use for that? Yeah, it's kind of pale, but not really pale either. It's not really, it's like causing a major contrast, you know? So it's like, oh, okay, so here you're dark and there's nothing going on. You just have like regular skin shimmer, if you will, and over here you have this dryness with some shimmer sprinkles in it, but it's not looking like it's a nice smooth shimmer. It's looking like dry powder with some shimmers in it, so it's not really fooling me. I don't think it'll really fool anybody. And I end up using it more like a blush because I had to like really get it in there. And let me see, and I think it's actually like, it looks a little like it's flattening my cheek. I don't know if it really is, but maybe it's just me. And I'm afraid to do this, but whatever. I'll put a little bit from fingertip on my upper lip. So it's gonna go on my lip and right above my lip, like that. And then when I put it any color, whatever, it'll just be on my upper lip. Okay, so I am looking like a ghost. That's what it looks like. I look like a ghost. I look like I rose from the dead. And I am spilling and I am making a mess. I'm actually gonna take some camera footage of this calamity that I have going on here because it's funny, but you know what, it's kind of fun too. And I think it's okay to just have fun and make these mistakes online. It's not really mistakes, I'm trying. I'm like trying right in front of your face, so you know it's kind of bound to fail. But I do know now that the Everyday Minerals so far is not very friendly, or maybe beginner friendly to work with. The cream foundations from All Natural, which I really wanted to work. I don't know what's going on with this. I'm gonna look into it and see if I did something wrong. We might do a part 2. or maybe we just can't do it. I'm not really sure. So right now, if nothing else, even if it is something where you're supposed to add a little bit of alcohol or something, which, you know, this is not meant to be a professional application for cameras. It's meant to be where, you know, you can get your beautiful self up in the morning and you just want to put on makeup and look great and not go through like super rigmarole. So I doubt if you have to take those steps. But at the same time, it was like clay. It was like clay. I couldn't get it out. The oil did not work. Obviously, the water didn't work. That was really silly for me to even try it. And either it's just like dead, it's like no good, or it's alcohol-based color, which for everyday use, I just doubt that. That would be insane if they did that. But, so I don't know how to fix this, ladies. I have nothing for ya. Let's see what I can do. We have from them, what is that? Is that lipstick? I think it's the Insane Foundation. Or is it lipstick? I think this is lipstick. It is called Punalao. Punalao, cute names. And it's coming off like it's, you know, like it can come off. So I'm gonna do the no-no, and I'm actually gonna attempt some highlights with the lipstick, just to see what I can do with what I have. I'm sorry, contour. I said highlight, but I meant contour. Because this kind of weird flat look with the shine that's going on and like nothing else going on. And it's weird because my face is not excellent and even. I'm not blemish free. So to me, it's just looking super crazy. And I guess I'm just trying to correct. Let's see if we can make it work. Lipstick on my nose. Like, why are you doing that, Nikki? That's insane. But it's organic makeup, so it should be fine. I don't think I'll be like putting my pores and skin through any pain with this. Okay, I was able to create a little bit of contour with the What Must Be lipstick, and it's not bad. I think, tell me what you think. I think it actually looks a little bit better than just the nothing is going on at all with any shape on your face, and you just have like this skin that's in desperate need of makeup, but you're not wearing it, but yet you have on, you know, your eyeshadow and your light stuff on your cheeks. I don't know, you tell me. Tell me if in a pinch, if all you had was a little bit of makeups I had today, would you just be forced to plain face it? Or you think you can actually, you know, pull it off with this? Okay. We're gonna leave that as is. One of the tricks obviously people do is put, you know, some contour, a little bit of contour on their forehead when they have, especially like a big forehead. Sometimes they do it just for sun kiss or kind of a tan look if you're doing tans and stuff like that. But one of the tricks is to bring down your forehead would be to put some contour along your forehead. I love my super gigantic forehead. I do. And I know it's not a forehead. I know it's more like a 10 head, but I absolutely love it. And I do not pull it down. And, you know, even when I wear my hair, doesn't really hide the forehead. That forehead's screaming anyway. I try to put bangs sometimes, and that still doesn't hide the forehead. But to be honest with you, I'm just kind of in love with it, probably because I just learned to be more in love with me. And I start to recognize that all the flaws I have, natural flaws or flaws that are just, you know, subject to ill health and damage, I'm just so okay with it. And I know that whatever fix I want for damage is coming, and whatever is mine, I really don't feel like I need a fix. If I absolutely wanted to change it, then that's something I would explore later and also be okay with that. You know, for people that do things like body surgery and stuff like that, I'm really not averse to that because I feel like you need to just love yourself. If you're doing it for the right reasons, because you love yourself, you want the enhancement, you strictly just want it, and it's not pressure to look like anybody or feel needed by anybody or feel like you know, have something to prove. You're not doing it out of desperation. You're doing it because you just love your uniqueness so much and you're enhancing it in your own way. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. So that's why I stand on that. But all of that to say, I love my 10 head, so we will not be contouring that bad boy down. So guys, I'm not hating the lipstick on the nose, lipstick on the nose. I am not hating that. Tell me what you think. And now let's go in with some lipstick on the lips. I don't have many colors. I don't. So the same color, and it's such a, I don't know, it's kind of a matte lipstick too. So that's too bad. But the same color that I used for my contour, I'm gonna use for my lips. And I don't have tools. I don't have a lip brush. I just noticed that. All right, so I'm gonna be applying that bad boy with my finger. And because I don't have a lip pencil or anything, I'm not able to overline or, you know, create a fullness where I would have wanted to. I would have opted to create fullness, a little extra fullness on my lip there, and some dimension. We're not gonna be able to do that, but what we will do is hopefully if I have a bit of a lighter color for my lip, I am lacking for stuff here. Maybe not. But maybe some of the shimmer to cause dimension on my lips itself. Okay, so we are extremely neutral again today. Another very neutral look. I wish I could have brought you guys something different, but you know what? We are gonna do looks that you can be proud to walk out of the house with. I promise you that. Right now, we are just trying to find the product that loves us. So, you know, whatever choices we're making, we are, you know, loving ourselves first and making sure that our health comes first. So that is it. Let me see. Is there anything else I can do? I don't know if I can do anything else here. I will add some shine to my lip. Let's see, do we want it matted? I don't think we could afford to keep it matted because there's not much going on, and that eye is just like drawing so much attention to how hideous that looks. Ladies, thanks for being with me with this. It feels so much fun. I really hope you guys can you know, pick up and do this too and just test it out yourself and maybe even start a YouTube channel to help other ladies out and just have so much fun with it because, to be honest, this is the most fun I've had since quarantine. I didn't even know it would be this fun. I did this literally because I was like, you are falling down the drain and you feel sadness coming behind it. Do not fall into that depression. Do not fall into a place where it is just so deep you can't get out of. Just start to do what you want to do to fix it. You already know how to fix it. You know the methods. You know they work. Apply it to yourself and pull yourself out of this and have fun. And again, I started this because I figured, a way to hold myself completely accountable and have fun with it and be okay with all the flaws that went awry is to share it with other people and go through it in a very realistic fashion, in a real way. Don't hide anything. Don't say, Nikki, you have so many dental problems. Don't go on YouTube, or your skin is breaking out in so many ways. Don't go on YouTube, but you don't know how to do makeup anymore. Don't show anybody that. No. express myself because I'm me, and I think that's so okay. And if somebody does not like me, that's fine. That's their prerogative. But there are going to be some people that say, oh, I relate, I like what you're doing, and then I want to be a help and an inspiration to them, and of course I want them to be a help and an inspiration to me. So this has turned out to be one of the best decisions so far. I just started really, but the best decision so far since pretty much a year ago, since COVID really just hit and threw everybody, of course. So I'm having so much fun with this. And tell me if you are. Tell me what you think. I hope you are, because it's really great, and it's something that you might want to consider. Let's say it's not makeup. Let's say it's not letting yourself go. Let's say it's not, you know, something where you're struggling with making sure you don't go into any dark places. Maybe it's just something that you can share. That's awesome. Everybody has something. Everybody has something unique, and it doesn't matter if the content is already out there. It's unique once it comes from you. Now it's unique. So it doesn't matter that there's a million mommy vlogs. Your mommy vlog is a different mommy vlog altogether. Or, you know, whatever have you. I really do encourage you to just try it, because I cannot believe how much fun I'm having. You know, it is super beginning. I don't have any followers really or subscribers. A few people have looked at the video. I love you guys for that already. But I feel great, and that's what it's about. It's about going after life in a way where you just love life, because that's the most important thing. You have to make decisions that create the opportunity to love life on a daily basis. Okay, so now that I have on my shiny brown lip, I still think I'm going to put a little shimmer on my pucker. And like I said, I don't have a brush, so I have to use my finger. And is it uneven a little? Might be. But that is my little shimmer on my lip. We are out of options. So this, believe it or not, is a complete look. This is to really let anyone say, even though I'm doing this just to test the makeup, see how long it wears, is it skin friendly, does it irritate me, can I work with it, is it natural, and I have all my reasons for doing this. It's kind of a great tester to see that if you have just a little bit at home, maybe you don't have to wait until you get, you know, everything and spend money on a bunch of new product and go crazy with, you know, to have the absolute perfect stuff that all the beautiful gurus on YouTube have. But maybe you can just make it happen with a couple of things. I literally have no foundation, some weird shimmery eyeshadow that I don't like, but I'm trying to make it work. Another eyeshadow that's very pretty actually, even though it changed colors on me, I tried to make it work. And a dark enough lipstick to create a little bit of contour on my nose and on my cheeks. And to be honest with you, I actually don't hate it. I also put that same lipstick on my lip. I put a little bit of the shimmer to lighten up my pucker space, to give it some dimension. And of course, I have my big fuzzy charcoal eyebrows. And that is it. And also, I know I'm going to get better. I know I'm like super rusty and it's all insane right now, but I also know I'm going to get better, so I feel great about that. Most of all, I am loving myself right now. I'm really feeling appreciative that I'm even putting this energy into myself, making myself smile, making myself have a good time, sharing it with others, and, you know, just coming out of any crazy rut that is going to allow me to just ignore myself on a daily basis. So it's proven its stuff. It is. Tell me what you think. Let me do something, a little something with my hair. I know you guys are like, could you stop wearing that scarf? It's my favorite scarf, guys. Okay, guys, this is my look using Everyday Minerals, no foundation, because my All Natural foundation didn't work. And yeah, just some colors from Everyday Minerals, including some shimmer, which I tried to use as a highlight, lipstick, which I attempted to use as a contour, the shimmery eyeshadow, and then another eyeshadow above it. The one thing I did not do is I did not give a bit of a specs to the ingredients of the makeup. So I'm gonna actually do that really fast because that's one of the most important aspects of this whole thing. So let me do that. Okay, so on their site, they are bragging that they are 100% cruelty-free, purely inspired, vegan and vegetarian, handcrafted cosmetics. When we go to ingredients, they say coconut oil, kapawaku butter, pomegranate oil, castor seed oil, murumuru butter, lavender essential oil. So they actually give you like a rundown of what they use, but that's not really necessarily in their in every single individual makeup. So let's go to one of the things we have here. They have a lot of stuff too, guys. I don't know if it really worked for me, but at least they do have a lot of stuff. They have concealers, base, cheeks, eyes, set and perfect, lips, brushes, minis, try me. We are going to go for the eyes. And we're going to go for the Shimmer Eyeshadow because that's one of them that we used. Let's see if I can find the color that we had. I do not see the color that we used. So let's just go for one that was close. We know it was a shimmer. And I don't know. They don't have one that's that close anymore. But I suppose this one, Fishing for Love Shimmer Eyeshadow, is the closest one right there. So let's check out the ingredients in that one really fast. Mica, carnauba wax. Then it says may contain iron oxide, titanium dioxide, manganese violet, and ultramarines. So I think those are mineral, like everyday minerals, yeah. I think those are natural minerals. I will check. There's nothing that's saying, oh, you need to use this. This is perfect for your skin. And frankly, so far, I'm not loving the wear. I think I'd probably be happier with a more conventional eyeshadow instead of these natural minerals that, on me anyway, they don't seem to really pack on well just on the quickly get out the door type of look. But I do have to say that the more matte shadow is doing a better job than the shimmer too. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. And the other one was Au Naturel. See, and I love what they're saying. Au Naturel, just, they say the right thing. They are non-toxic, gluten-free, paraben-free, non-nano, and cruelty-free makeup. Instant beauty, organic makeup, timeless style, highlights, samples available, blah, 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 blah. It sounds freaking fantastic. So I don't know. I think, other than reading to see if I was just using it wrong, I might have just let it get old and crazy, and I will get it again. A lady here says, I spent years looking for the perfect foundation. Finally, I found it. The Zero Gravity Foundation is the perfect balance between feeling weightless and adequate. I didn't use the Zero Gravity Foundation. I used the cream foundation, so, you know, that might be different altogether and have a much better performance. Okay, so for the purpose of loving your skin, they seem to be completely and utterly fabulous. We will see. We have a few other products to go through. Not that many, maybe one more look, maybe two. And then I can start to see which one I'd rather work with, which one I'm gonna just invest in and buy the complete everything I need. So that will be for eyes, you know, like eyeliner, lash color, eyeshadows, foundation, highlights, contour, lip color, the whole enchilada. But it's got to be easy. It's got to be easy. It's got to be something I don't mind doing because it's really quick and super easy. And we will see. But this is fun. Thanks again for hanging out. Only like 1 or 2 more, I promise. So for anybody that's saying, Nick, this is the, like, really, you're like doing these unprofessional looking makeup jobs on your face. But I'm trying to get there. Like, hang out with me. Come on, it can be fun. So ladies, stick with me. Let's have fun with this. If anything else, what did you learn from this? Would you go out the door like this? You have simply just some minerals and no foundation whatsoever, and you have to use maybe a safe lipstick for contour and some shimmer for highlights, and go out the door feeling beautiful, looking beautiful, feeling better, feeling good about yourself? Or would you just like naked face it at the street and say, forget it, just not even worth it? Me, I would vote personally that yes, I would take a couple of products I have and make it happen. I honestly believe that this can work. It did not turn out that bad. We can make it happen with whatever we have, as long as whatever we have is loving on our skin. So thank you, ladies, so much for joining me today again. Please join tomorrow. Like, subscribe, bell, please, so that you can be notified when I have, new stuff. I'd also like for people to find what I'm doing. There's so many beautiful, super gorgeous young ladies all over the internet, just showing off how gorgeous they are, giving tips, they're sharing their talent. They're making this space so wonderful to be in. But I do feel like there's a lack of space for women that are more mature in age. So when you start to get a certain age, you don't feel less loved. You don't want to be less represented. You don't want to, I know I don't. I don't want to feel less loved. I don't want to be less represented. I don't want to feel like, oh, my time for pretty is gone and over. My time for beautiful is gone and over. And again, it doesn't matter what I went through. I have gone through some serious body shocks, so many levels. We'll talk about that one day. From issues that are obvious just looking at me talk to you now, to issues that are so much more devastating that you can't even see. And the one thing I have learned is when you get into a happy space and you love yourself and you're living for your own beauty and your own expression, you can beat anything that comes against you, whether that be psychological, emotional, mental, physical, whatever have you. So let's do this thing and let ourselves go, enjoy life, and have fun while we're at it. Goodbye. I will see you tomorrow.